There are moments in Hollywood that feel too unbelievable to be real. Moments when the smooth, glossy perfection of celebrity life suddenly cracks, revealing a flash of raw emotion that no camera or publicist can control. That's exactly what happened on the night of the Titan Global Awards, an event known for its elite guest list, extravagant fashion, and flawless red carpet choreography. It was supposed to be a night of celebration, spotlight, and smiles. But fate had a different plan. Two powerful personalities were minutes away from colliding. The Rock, one of the most beloved global superstars, and Milk Tyson, the outspoken humanitarian and viral online personality known for saying exactly what he thinks. These two had never shared a dramatic moment before, not publicly at least, yet on this particular night, their paths intersected at precisely the wrong moment, or maybe the right one, depending on how you see it. No one watching expected drama, no one anticipated tension, and absolutely no one predicted that a single heated exchange would ignite a chain reaction that would shake the entire event, send social media into meltdown, and leave fans arguing for weeks. What began as a simple misunderstanding quickly spiraled into a moment so shocking that cameras froze, reporters gasped, and security hesitated, unsure of whether to step in or let the world watch history unfold. This is the story of the night Milk Tyson humiliated The Rock on the red carpet, and how what came next changed everything. The Titan Global Awards was the kind of event every celebrity dreamed of attending. Spotlights swept the entrance, fans screamed from behind velvet barriers, waving posters and snapping photos. Reporters lined up in neat rows, microphones ready. It was organized chaos, but the kind that made every performer, actor, and influencer feel like royalty. The Rock arrived early. He liked being early. He always said it gave him time to greet fans properly. As his SUV pulled up, the crowd erupted. Flashing lights bounced off his tailored suit, and he stepped out with that iconic mix of confidence and humility that made people love him. He signed autographs, took selfies, fist bumped kids, and exchanged quick, friendly jokes with journalists. Everything was smooth, everything was perfect, until it wasn't. Mike Tyson hadn't planned on making an entrance at the same time, but somehow fate, or maybe just bad timing, put them on the same stretch of carpet within seconds of each other. Mike Tyson walked with his usual energy, charismatic, passionate, unfiltered, and unafraid of the spotlight. Cameras snapped instantly. He waved, smiled, and joked with the press, bringing his unique energy to the tense, elegant environment. No one thought their paths crossing would be a problem. Why would it? They weren't enemies. They weren't rivals. They weren't even close enough to be considered acquaintances. But there was something simmering under the surface, something that would soon explode. It happened fast. A photographer shouted, "Mike Tyson, look this way." Another yelled, "Rock, over here." Both men turned at the same time, stepping slightly toward the cameras, and bumped into each other. The crowd let out a collective, awkward gasp. It wasn't a violent collision, more like an accidental shoulder tap, but the cameras caught it instantly. Mike Tyson turned. The Rock turned. Two strong personalities, two different energies. The Rock smiled politely and said, "My bad, brother." But Mike Tyson misheard him. With the music, the cameras, the shouting, it was easy for words to get lost. He thought The Rock said, "Move." A single word. Sharp, cold, dismissive. Milk Tyson froze for a moment. He wasn't used to being spoken to that way, especially not publicly. And this was the exact second everything shifted. He stepped back, lifted his eyebrows, and stared at The Rock with a mixture of disbelief and offense. "You good?" Mike Tyson asked loudly. Reporters smelled tension instantly. Microphones swung toward them like arrows, capturing every word, every reaction. The crowd held its breath, sensing something was about to unfold. Security tried to keep the flow moving. Cameras zoomed in. Mike Tyson wasn't yelling, but his tone was firm, sharp enough that the surrounding noise seemed to quiet automatically. "I don't know who you're talking to like that," Mike said, loud enough for the nearby cameras to catch. The Rock was stunned. "Like what?" Mike crossed his arms. "You said move." The Rock blinked. "No, I said my bad, brother. It was an accident." But by now, the moment was already spiraling, fueled by misunderstandings and heightened emotions. Because a few cameras caught the beginning from the wrong angle, making it look like The Rock had brushed Mike Tyson aside, the situation quickly escalated. Suddenly, reporters were buzzing, fans were whispering, and live stream chats were exploding with reactions. And then, Mike Tyson did something nobody expected. He laughed. Not a soft laugh, not a friendly laugh, but a bold, amused, almost taunting laugh that echoed down the red carpet, adding fuel to the fire and leaving everyone stunned. Mike Tyson's comment was biting and public. "Oh man," he said, shaking his head dramatically. "Hollywood people think they own the whole carpet." The line was loud, sharp, and incredibly public. The Rock's expression changed, not out of anger, but surprise. He wasn't accustomed to being perceived as arrogant, especially by someone he barely knew. The jab struck a nerve, and the tension between them grew thicker. The instant Mike Tyson uttered those words, the entire scene transformed. Every camera turned, every microphone swung, and every influencer rushed to capture the moment live. Mike Tyson had publicly humiliated The Rock, and he was well aware of it. Yet, this confrontation was far from over, and the aftermath would be just as intense, if not more so. The story was still unfolding, with more twists and turns to come. Contrary to expectations, The Rock remained composed and didn't retaliate. He calmly raised his hands and offered a serene smile, signaling that he wouldn't engage in a heated exchange. "Brother, I promise you, it was a misunderstanding. No disrespect," he said. Mike Tyson halted, taken aback by The Rock's peaceful demeanor. The entire scene held its breath as the world waited to see how Mike Tyson would respond next. In a surprising turn of events, Mike Tyson approached The Rock, narrowing the gap between them under the watchful gaze of cameras. The anticipation was palpable as the crowd held their collective breath, unsure if this would lead to reconciliation or escalation. Mike Tyson locked eyes with The Rock and stated, "Respect is a two-way street." The Rock acknowledged this with a nod, responding, "Agreed." The tension lingered, but the possibility of a peaceful resolution seemed to emerge. Mike Tyson's additional remark, "So, don't act like you own the place," reverberated through the crowd, causing gasps and sparking a frenzy among reporters. Despite the provocation, The Rock maintained his composure, choosing not to retaliate or escalate the situation. However, the damage had already been done, and the humiliation was palpable. Social media platforms immediately erupted with reactions as users began dissecting and discussing the unexpected confrontation. As Mike Tyson walked away, the cameras trailed behind him, capturing every moment. Once he turned his back on The Rock, the atmosphere exploded into pandemonium. Live stream chats overflowed with comments, and the video clips spread like wildfire across social media. Hashtags like Mike vs. Rock, Red Carpet Clash, and Titan Award drama quickly dominated trending lists. Fans divided into camps, with some backing Mike Tyson, interpreting The Rock's expression as annoyance, while others staunchly supported The Rock, praising his calm and polite demeanor amidst the chaos. In a remarkably short time, the online community was abuzz with opinions, despite the majority only seeing the brief, decontextualized video. The internet thrived on drama, and this incident provided ample fodder. Meanwhile, inside the event venue, the atmosphere had shifted. Guests spoke in hushed tones, and Mike Tyson's presence drew discreet glances. Organizers gathered around devices, scrutinizing the footage, attempting to make sense of the unfolding situation and its potential repercussions. The Rock was led to a secluded lounge where he declined an offer of water, his weary smile hinting at his true feelings. He wasn't furious, he was disheartened by how social media could turn a minor misunderstanding into a full-blown controversy. Seated with his hands intertwined, he voiced his concern. "This is going to blow up, isn't it?" His publicist confirmed the inevitable, "It already has." Instead of reacting impulsively, The Rock remained calm and composed. With a deliberate nod, he affirmed his decision to tackle the situation gracefully, saying, "Then I'll handle it the right way." Contrary to expectations, Mike Tyson wasn't reveling in the drama. Backstage, he appeared troubled, his expression reflecting genuine concern. When his assistant cautiously asked if he was all right, Mike rubbed his head, insisting, "He told me to move. I know what I heard." The assistant suggested that the noise might have distorted the words, but Mike remained unconvinced. His narrowed eyes revealed his strong sense of pride and the importance he placed on respect, especially in a setting like the red carpet, where fame could sometimes breed arrogance. Mike Tyson struggled to his memory clouded by the intensity of the moment. As his phone inundated him with messages and alerts, he realized he needed clarity. He decided to watch the full video footage, hoping it would help him understand what really happened. After locating a comprehensive clip, he sat down and replayed the incident. Watching the bump, the turn, and The Rock's actual words, Mike's expression froze. He finally saw the truth and it changed everything. Upon hearing the unmistakable audio, Mike Tyson realized The Rock had indeed apologized with a sincere, "My bad, brother." His posture relaxed as understanding set in and he murmured, "Oh man." For the first time, Mike appeared embarrassed, not for standing up for himself, but for inadvertently fueling a misguided public backlash against The Rock, who had done nothing wrong. The weight of his mistake began to sink in. Mike Tyson massaged his forehead, feeling regretful as he thought about the situation's repercussions. "Now I seem like the one who started a feud with a genuinely kind person in Hollywood," he lamented. His assistant awaited his decision, asking, "What would you like to do?" Mike remained silent for a moment, knowing he needed to make amends. Though unsure of the exact steps, he was determined to rectify the misunderstanding and clear The Rock's name. As The Rock took the stage, the audience rose to their feet, applauding not just for his presence, but for his dignified handling of the earlier incident. He delivered a heartfelt message about perseverance, humility, and respect, without once referencing Mike Tyson or the red carpet confrontation. Instead, he shared a profound statement that hushed the crowd. The Rock's words resonated deeply, emphasizing the importance of unity and understanding. Mike Tyson, listening from behind the scenes, felt the weight of those words. He recognized that The Rock hadn't attacked him, but rather offered wisdom. In that moment, Mike acknowledged his mistake and the necessity of making things right. He knew an apology was in order, not just for The Rock, but for himself and the integrity of their shared industry. Following the event, Mike Tyson bypassed the media and headed directly to The Rock's lounge. He requested a conversation, assuring security it wasn't about causing more trouble. When The Rock emerged, Mike expressed his regret, admitting he had misinterpreted the situation after seeing the complete footage. The Rock, gracious as ever, accepted Mike's apology with a gentle smile and a forgiving attitude, acknowledging that mistakes can occur. The tension dissipated as the two men began to mend their misunderstanding. Mike Tyson spoke sincerely, taking full responsibility for his actions. He acknowledged his impulsive reaction and the unintended consequences it caused, ensuring The Rock knew he held no ill will. The Rock, appreciating Mike's sincerity, emphasized the value of respect. Their handshake symbolized a newfound mutual respect, and with that simple gesture, the conflict came to a close. The drama, which had captivated so many, dissolved into a moment of genuine understanding and reconciliation. Mike Tyson shared an unfiltered, straightforward video the following day, openly addressing the situation. He admitted his error, praised The Rock's gracious response, and extended his own respect. The Rock, in turn, reshared Mike's video, accompanied by a heartfelt caption that conveyed forgiveness and camaraderie. Their public reconciliation not only resolved their personal issue, but also set a positive example for their fans and the media, demonstrating how misunderstandings can be overcome with honesty and respect. As Mike and The Rock made amends, the online frenzy subsided. The heated debates transformed into admiration for their mature handling of the conflict. People began to appreciate the power of forgiveness and open communication. This incident taught everyone a valuable lesson. While drama can spread quickly, genuine understanding and resolution can have an even greater, more lasting impact. Thanks for enjoying this story. If you're eager for more captivating tales about celebrities and their unforgettable moments, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Your engagement fuels the creation of more engaging content, and trust me, the next story is going to be just as thrilling. Keep an eye out. It's going to be a wild ride.